I've worked as a security guard in abandoned buildings for years, but nothing prepared me for Willow Creek Hospital. Most people avoid it, calling it cursed, but I didn't believe in that. Just routine, I told myself. My first night shift started just after dusk last Friday. The air smelled of dust, mildew, and faint antiseptic that lingered like a ghost. The front doors creaked as I entered. My flashlight cut through the darkness, illuminating peeling paint, broken tiles, and graffiti tagging the walls. I started my rounds on the first floor, the old reception, the corridors, the offices. Everything was quiet, too quiet. I climbed the stairwell to the second floor. The smell intensified rot, hidden beneath antiseptic. My flashlight beam landed on a room at the end of the hall. A faint glow pulsed inside, like a monitor still working. My curiosity got the better of me. I stepped closer. The glow came from a small heart monitor, beeping rhythmically, but that room shouldn't even have power. I froze. The monitor's sound wasn't regular. It was irregular, almost like breathing. And then I saw her. A nurse, or what used to be one, standing in the corner. Her uniform was gray and scorched, her hair matted, but her eyes were alive, staring straight through me. I whispered, "Hello?" Nothing. She didn't move, didn't blink. The monitor's beeping suddenly stopped. Silence. Then a low, wet laugh echoed through the hall. It wasn't human, not mechanical. It came from the walls themselves. I tried to back away, but the hall behind me stretched endlessly. Every step forward felt heavier, like I was walking underwater, and she began moving toward me slowly, deliberately, tilting her head in ways that weren't humanly possible. My flashlight flickered and died. Total darkness. The laughter became louder, closer, circling me. I could feel her in the air, her presence pressing against my chest. I ran blindly, arms outstretched, tripping over debris, my heart hammering in my ears. Finally, I stumbled through the front doors. They slammed behind me, hard enough to rattle the frame. I looked back, empty parking lot. No ambulance, no car, nothing. Only the forest beyond, shadows stretching like fingers. That night, I kept hearing the beeping inside my apartment, faint but insistent, syncing with my pulse. And sometimes when I closed my eyes, I saw her standing at the end of my hallway, tilting her head, smiling, waiting. I don't go back, not even for pay, but the sound, it never leaves. Story 2. I was part of a small urban exploration group. We filmed abandoned places for our YouTube channel, Nothing Dangerous, we told ourselves. Willow Creek Hospital was our biggest find yet. We entered through a side door, broken long ago. Dust hung in the air, swirling in our flashlight beams. The halls were lined with decayed tiles and cracked ceilings. The silence was unnatural, no wind, no animals, no echoes except our own footsteps. We reached the pediatric ward. The air was colder here, heavier. Beds were overturned, toys scattered. I noticed a small patient chart on the floor. It was dated 2004. My name. My heart stopped. I showed my friends. They all looked confused. They hadn't touched it. I hadn't even been born at that time, technically. Then I heard him, a wheezing breath, soft, almost pitiful. A child's voice. I spun toward the sound. A boy stood at the end of the hallway, eyes hollow, face pale. He didn't move. He just stared. But somehow I felt his presence in my chest, tugging at me, pulling me forward. "Let's go," I whispered, but the hallway stretched. The doors we passed opened to new hallways, unfamiliar ones, twisting in impossible angles. The boy remained, walking backward yet keeping pace with me. I tripped over a broken bed frame. He reached for me, pale fingers brushing my sleeve. I scrambled to my feet, adrenaline pumping. My friends were calling, but their voices sounded distant, distorted. We finally made it out, or so I thought. At the edge of the woods, the snow was fresh, untouched, yet the boys' footprints mirrored ours, always slightly behind. And when I dared to glance back, he was gone. Only the whisper remained, lingering in the wind. Stay. Since then, I hear that wheezing sometimes, faint and distant. At night, I check my apartment doors. Sometimes I see shadows just beyond the blinds, waiting. Story 3. I'm a freelance photographer. I document abandoned places for online portfolios. Willow Creek Hospital had a reputation, but I wanted to capture it anyway. The operating wing was worse than I imagined. Burnt rubber, rust, something metallic in the air. My flashlight landed on OR tables, yellowed sheets still covering them. Instruments sat on stands, reflecting my light like they were watching. I stepped closer. A metal tray rattled. I froze. The hallway was silent. No wind, no other people. The tray moved again. And then I heard it. A soft beep. Heart monitor. Only there was no electricity. I shone my light on the nearest table. A figure crawled out from beneath it. Pale skin, wet hair plastered to its face, eyes locked on mine. The beat matched my pulse. I stumbled backward. The figure mirrored me slow, deliberate, as if mocking my panic. I ran. The hallway stretched endlessly. Shadows pulsed along the walls. My flashlight skittered over peeling paint and broken tiles, then landed on another figure, just standing smiling. I tripped over debris, my heart hammered, then a whisper. Cold, dry, you can't leave yet. I scrambled toward the exit. The front doors were gone. Only endless corridors, walls bleeding shadows. My camera fell, still recording. When I finally broke through, sunlight hit my face. The building looked empty, inert. But that night I hear the heart monitor in my chest, faint, insistent. And when I lie down, I feel someone breathing beside me, waiting, watching.